Hello guys, welcome back to another figure review of mine. Now we're gonna take a look at the Storm Collectibles 1 to 12 Collective Ryu figure from Street Fighter 5. Yo guys, first off I want to talk about something else about this channel, a little bit of a channel update, because I don't know if I have to continue this because my views are dropping incredible. Maybe it's the figures that I review. You know, I can review rare figures if I want to, but I want figures that I want, you know. And mostly the figures that I want are figures that are already been reviewed by many others, because my figures here in Europe always get out late in the stores. So that's really something that is really a bummer for me. But anyway, I got this. I got this figure as a present from a cousin, and I'm really happy with this figure, and I'm surprised how good it was, because first when I took it out of packaging I wasn't really a fan of the head sculpt, but you know, I have this figure for 2 weeks almost now. I got it for Christmas, and I do like this figure a lot. I do like it more and more and more. I just like to keep it in my hand, play around with it. I like the material that's been used for this figure. It's very nice material, you know. This is very soft. It's very rubbery, pliable material that they have used for the upper gi, and his upper chest area is a pliable material as well. But underneath is a hard base. You can see the neck is soft, and yeah, this is soft as well. And then how do you say that? And this is very soft as well. His head bandage, and yeah, it's a very nice figure. It has a lot of shading and sculpt details on it, especially great amount of shading on it. So yeah, it's even better. It's much better than the neck of Ryu, but of course this is the newer one, much newer, and this is also a much higher price point, like twice the price point, maybe more. And it's also from Street Fighter 5. But anyway, he comes with a nice bench. He comes with a couple of accessories. These two alternative hand, these two alternative hand, and these two alternative hand. They all look the same almost. It's kind of weird. I don't know. You know, some are. Two pairs are for holding this one in his hand, and he also comes with a stand. I will show it in a bit. He also comes with this interchangeable face. Nice one. It shouts. A little bit of an angry teeth showing face, grimming face, like becomes evil Ryu, and a neutral kind of angry looking face ready for battle. You know, it looks kind of good. It's cool. It looks very much like Street Fighter 5 design. You know, I like this figure a lot. You can also remove the gi, by the way, but I don't recommend doing it. I did like 10 times already, and it's very fun to do, to pose him without the gi, but the joints can get loose, and his joint got loose here on the lower torso, and I used something I made it so that it isn't loose anymore, and also the shoulders got loose, but I made them as well, and also the ankle joints were loose, and I also made them with a little sticky paper kind of stuff. I don't know how to say it in English, but anyway, it's very easy to do. You can use that in between the ball joints, because they are basically ball joints, and the packaging is very nice too. It's like a window box style packaging, very collectible friendly. What I was saying the last review, I'm not really into packaging anymore, but this packaging is really nice, and this figure smells so nice, by the way. And yeah, look at the sculpting detail on this. Let's run through the details of this figure. You know, I'm gonna put the camera closer up so you guys can see. You know, in this pose only, it's great. You know, so let's put the camera closer up so we can take a closer look at this figure. Like that. I mean, like, come on, look at this. The chest, his head. Wow. It just looks so great. Look at the muscle definitions. It's not over-exaggerated to anime looking. You know, it's not. It's good enough for me. And also here you have nice shading on the lower pants of the gi, and his foot is greatly sculpted as well. And I like this figure a lot. Anthony Custom rate this figure as best figure of the year with the whole line, and I agree that this is a very great, good looking figure and great figure. But it is very expensive though, you know. If you consider it for the price, I don't know if it is that good, because here in Holland it's like 70 bucks. It was a present, but you know, considering that, the price point, I don't know if it is the greatest, the best one. But you know, it is a very good figure though. It's a very good figure and so fun to have in your hand. I just can't get it out of my hand. So anyway, let's look at the articulation and then the skill of this figure, because it's a big figure, what I was saying. But let's first look at the articulation. I want to back up the camera a little bit more again, so we can take a look at that. So yeah, his head is on a ball joint and a double ball pack, so he can move down to there and up to there, and also rotate his head a little bit of a tilt, not much, not actually nothing. He has a butterfly joint which goes into there, backwards to there. His arm goes up to there, also rotates there. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. There's a rich wrist hinge in, like that, and rotates. He has an upper diaphragm joint, which crunch into there, backwards to there, and it's on a ball joint, single ball joint. And the lower one is also a single ball joint. Combined, they can crunch backwards to there. Not really a crunch, it's more like the ball joint here at the lower torso. So, and this ball joint always get loose on mine, so that's pretty annoying. Now it's loose again. But anyway, maybe I have to remove the gi. Maybe I will remove the gi here so you guys can see it. Anyway, his hips on ball joints are on ball joints, so you can do the splits pretty good. You know, the range of articulation is good. Oh, his leg pops off. So these things happen on these figures, but you know, you don't have to worry about it. It's not like it's going to get loose when it happens, but you know, it's just good. You know, rather than, you know, now it's good on there, but you need to watch out for that. What I was saying, the joints, you know, this is getting a little bit loose, but not really. You know, it's not that bad. And he has a double jointed knees, and his foot is on a ball joint, ball hinge actually, so he can go down till there. And also a little bit of a pivot. You know, pivot is pretty good, and a toe hinge, so that's all good. And what I was saying, he comes with a stand, so I'm going to show the stand in a bit. Wait a minute. You can remove the gi, so maybe I'm going to do that. But first, let's take off his face and pack on this grimming looking angry face. And I can show off this, how you move this on his hand. You know, forget about that. Let's look at the skill. So this is a 1/12 skill figure, so it has to be in skill with 6-inch figure. So if you get this DC Icons also 1/12 skill figure, then they are the same height. What the fuck? That isn't supposed to be, because Doomsday is big. You know, Doomsday is big. Sometimes he is a little bit smaller hearted, but Ryu is like 5'11", I believe. Let's see, he's 5'9" even. So he's kind of a short guy. Ryu's 5'9", he shouldn't be this big at the 1/12. If you look at this Ryu Hayabusa from NECA, even then it's kind of on a big side. So, but let's straighten out the legs of Ryu. You know, this will work though. You know, what I'm trying to say is this is even a 7+ inch scale figure almost. So this can work, but it's definitely over 1/12. I don't know where they were when they were taught that it was 1/12, but man, it's huge. This figure is huge. Let's compare them to the Mexico 1/12. So this is a really 1/12 collector figure. And what I was saying, Superman should be a little bit taller than Rio, so that isn't correct. And I do like this Mezco still, one of my favorites. So, and for the Marvel Legends collectors, because Marvel's very popular, you know, so you can see Marvel Capcom display. This won't work. It just won't work because Captain America stands so short. But with the Marvel Select Cap, you can make that work really good, you know. So this will work though. So this works. So yeah, his stand comes with a really nice stand with the nice Street Fighter 5 logo on it, and also a ratchet thing. You can heighten up this thing, and also clip here. So yeah, that's nice, and it's a very nice display piece. So I definitely will recommend buying this figure, but you need to watch out for that some joints can get loose. Yeah, and also can pop off the ball joints and everything. So yeah, that was my figure review on this figure. Yeah, maybe yeah. So I hope you guys like that. I'm going to review 2 figures. I got 2 figures, more figures to review here, and 1 later on also. So I got 3 figures to review, but I don't know if I have to review it because nobody watched my videos. Anyway guys, for the people who watch this, thank you for watching and take care.